So this video is going to be kind of a follow-up to the video that I just posted reviewing the entire Zodiac collection that just dropped at Bath & Body Works. Obviously, the Zodiac collection consisted of 12 mists. I picked up 9 and there was 3 that I didn't get, which in this video I'm going to be talking about why I didn't get them and which retired mists those are. While I was at the store today picking up all of the Zodiac collection, I got a chance to smell a bunch of new mists that were out. I didn't know that there was so many new stuff out, but there was like at least 6 mists that I have today that I'm going to talk about that I smelled and was not really a fan of. There's some interesting and strange new mists out right now. There's a pickle one we'll get into, and I smelled all of them and was kind of like, what in the world am I smelling here? So we're gonna be talking about those. But other than this video being a bunch of mists that I didn't pick up, there was one mist that caught my attention that was new and that I did pick up, and I'm going to be talking about this. This is A Toast to You. I will be talking about this at the end of this video, so stay tuned for that. Let's start with the 3 that I didn't get in the Zodiac collection. So starting with Gemini. So I wrote here a short little description of why I didn't pick up these, and for Gemini I put boring citrus freshy. Gemini is wrapped in sunshine. I don't remember that I've ever smelled this fragrance, but it has citruses in the notes, white peach and precious woods. I don't like the way that Bath & Body Works does a lot of peach scents. I feel like they have that cat urine sort of smell to them. It's a really off-putting smell, and that mixed with the citruses, it didn't do anything for me in the scent. I didn't like it. I can think of maybe like 2 peach scents from Bath & Body Works that I actually do like, and the rest are just weird. And this was kind of one of them, so I didn't really like the combo with the white peach and the citruses. Just not my kind of scent. The next one I didn't pick up in the Zodiac collection is Taurus. I put for this one as well, Basic Freshie. Taurus was Golden Hour Coast. I feel like I remember smelling this scent, but obviously not so much that it made a dent in my memory because I don't remember what it smelled like. But when I smelled it, it was just super boring. Just a really boring freshie. Golden Hour Coast has pear, woodsy notes, and bergamot. I do really like pear, but something in the combo of everything, it was too boring for me. Bergamot and just most citrus notes are really hit or miss for me. I'm not normally a predominantly citrus kind of lover. I like an aromatic citrus where there's some like woodiness intertwined, but if it's just plain citrus, I'm not usually a fan. And then I passed up on Sagittarius, which Sagittarius is my brother. My parents had a lot of fun raising us. We're 2 fire signs, so I'm sure that was fun for them. Sagittarius, I wrote here, boring, fresh, watered down berry. And Sagittarius was Prismatic Stars. I feel like I remember smelling Prismatic Stars. Was this a holiday scent maybe, or a Halloween scent? I don't remember. I think it's one of the 2. But Prismatic Stars had raspberry, plum, and cashmere. All scents I really like, but as I put in my notes, fresh, boring, watered down berry. And there's a ton of those at Bath & Body Works, so I didn't need another one in my collection. Next, I saw when I was checking out 2 mists that really caught my attention. One that was really strange, and I'm really confused, and the other one that actually sounded good. It had good potential, but I smelled it and it was just kind of off-putting. So the first one that was kind of off-putting, it didn't smell right on me, is called Grandma's Fruitcake, and I put on my notes smelled off because there was something really off in the scent of this. This looked so good. First of all, I literally wanted to buy it just because of how cute the packaging is for this one. But then I kind of just woke up and I'm like, saying, no, you're not gonna buy something just because it has cute packaging. We used to do that. We're not doing that anymore. That is just over consumeristic mentality to its core. We're not doing that. This had candied fruits, cake, fruity notes, and rum. Super delicious notes. But it didn't translate that way on my skin. Maybe it's just, it didn't work with my skin chemistry. I don't know. It didn't work for me, but it's so cute. I love the packaging. And then the next one, this is one where I'm gonna need an explanation, either from Bath & Body Works, or if you guys know why they would release a scent like this, but they have a pickle scent. And I'm just like, why would that be appealing for anybody? Don't get me wrong. I am the world's biggest pickle lover. I love pickles, fried pickles, normal pickles, pickled tomatoes, regular pickles. Literally, I love pickles. I have pickles like every day. It's like my go-to snack of choice, but I don't want to smell like a pickle, and I don't understand why they would bring out a pickle smell. Why? I don't know why that would be appealing to literally anybody. Maybe this is just like a fun novelty, funny, maybe collectible type of thing. I feel like that would be the only reason why anybody would buy this, because genuinely, it just, no. It literally did smell like pickles. So I was so confused by this. Why would this even be a release? I literally don't know. It says it's inspired by the playful tradition of the holiday pickle tree ornament. What is that? I don't know what that is. It emphasizes fresh, briny, and green nuances rather than classic festive accords. Crisp cucumber and green notes suggest tangy, plant-like facets, while a saltwater accord adds a cool aquatic impression. The result is an unconventional herbal aquatic composition with a distinctly watery green character. Yeah, I mean, I would agree. And the packaging is kind of fun, don't get me wrong. But like, do I want to smell like a pickle or literally anybody? No. Someone on Fragrantica has described this as cucumber melon, but funky. And I kind of would agree. I would never wear this. This is just strange to me, and I need somebody to explain to me what the pickle ornament game is. I've never heard that, so I have no idea. But anyways, yeah, that was just kind of like, I'm like, is this a prank from Bath & Body Works? Because like, what is this? And then the last one was Après All Day. I wanted to get this again, just like the grandma fruity cake one. I wanted to get this just because of how cute the packaging was or is. It's like this pink, fun ski resort sort of packaging. But I smelled it and the only thing I put on my notes was freshy. I just don't care for like a boring freshie. A fresh scent needs to have so much character for me to like it. I normally like sweeter scents, and even then it has to be a very specific type of sweet scent, and it's gotta have character. It's gotta have some sort of personality, not just give me like aquatic and citrus. No. Notes wise, this has dewy first snow, fresh evergreens, rich bourbon, sweet praline, and warm vanilla, aiming for a fresh yet rich winter escape. I feel like this and the Grandma's Fruitcakes one is definitely probably two of the fragrances on this list that I could probably be persuaded into getting. Maybe I just wrote them off too fast. But then again, I'm like, you know, sometimes my first impressions are usually correct. But maybe I need to smell this again. I don't know. I feel like I kind of smelled this a little too quick, and I had so many other fragrances on me that I was spraying and smelling. So maybe I kind of just got lost and I wrote it off too quick. And I think this is just me convincing myself that I want to go get these because of how cute the packaging is. Let me know what you guys think about these two. Well, the Grandma's Fruitcake ones and this one. Because now rereading it, I'm like, this actually sounds good. Should I get it? I don't know. Should I get it? Maybe I just need to stick with my first instinct and just pass up on it. And honestly, my rational part of my brain is telling me, yeah, I probably should do that because I already have a lot. But let me know if you guys smelled any of the ones that I just talked about, and if you can maybe persuade me into getting them. I will tell you this right now though, I will not be persuaded into getting the pickle scent. That I know 100%. Lastly, let me talk about this new release right here, which is a Toast of You. So supposedly this is a spin-off of Champagne Toast. I do like Champagne Toast, but I've decluttered it because I just kind of got sick of the scent. It's one of like the classics that has been at Bath & Body Works for I don't even know how long, but I'm just kind of tired of it. But I smelled this and I was like, that smells so rich and expensive, and it definitely does. This has fragrance notes of sequined plums, berry spritz, and smooth amber. Now when I smelled this, and still now I'm like, this reminds me of a high-end niche fragrance, but I cannot pinpoint which fragrance it is. And I hate when that happens to me because it's like, it's right there. It's in my brain, but I can't access it. I know I've smelled it, but I don't know at the same time. It reminds me a little bit of Burberry Her, slightly, not as intense on the strawberry, but there's a hint of that sort of scent in here, but it's darker, it's more mysterious, it's really sexy, it's a really bold scent. I love when fragrances have plum and the berry spritz. I just love when berry scents are done in a dark way that gives them depth, other than fleeting, fresh, sweet, you know, that boring kind of berry scent that is coming out like every 2 seconds. Especially Bath & Body Works has a lot of that kind of scent, so I like a different take on that. I always love a dark berry. I think it's the best way to make berry. This one definitely kind of surprised me. Out of everything that I tried and I just talked about right now, this was the standout one. That is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if you smelled any of the ones that I just said I'm not going to be picking up, and specifically maybe if you can persuade me on the Grandma Fruitcake one and the Après All Day scent, because I don't know, something in my brain, I'm like, maybe I wrote them off too quickly. Maybe I needed to give them a true chance. That is it for me today. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and turn your post notifications on, and definitely check out my most recent Bath & Body Works haul featuring the entire Zodiac collection. I will link that up here. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.